My sister posted a public photo of me in my 8th year with the caption, "When mistakes raise mistakes." My parents liked it. My relatives laughed in the comments like my kid was a joke. 10 minutes later, my almost ex-husband posted one photo of my sister, and the whole family suddenly went silent. In the picture, my daughter was on the curb drawing a rainbow in chalk, fingers dusty and bright. I looked exhausted, because I was. I didn't even know someone had taken it. I stared at that caption until my hands started shaking. The comments were quick and nasty. Bless her heart, with laughing emojis. And there were my parents, liking it, like this was normal. It wasn't just my sister. This was the family I'd been trying to earn approval from my whole life. 2 weeks earlier, she'd asked me for money for a car. I said no because the last time I helped, she stole my debit card and pulled $600. I found out when my card declined at the grocery store. I waited for her to confess. She didn't. So I transferred the money back once I had proof and filed a police report. My family treated me like the criminal. Heartless, selfish. Looking back, they weren't angry about the theft. They were angry I finally said no. So the Facebook post wasn't a joke. It was revenge. My daughter was in the other room watching cartoons, totally unaware. I kept wondering how long I could keep her safe from people who enjoyed hurting me. Then my husband, who I hadn't really spoken to in 6 months, showed up online like a ghost. He posted a photo from his own account. No caption, just proof. It was my sister in broad daylight, holding hands with a man who wasn't her husband, smiling. Someone commented, "Isn't he married?" I didn't ask where my husband got the photo. I just laughed once, sharp and ugly. Not because it was funny, because it was perfect. By the next morning, my sister's husband called me. "Was that you?" "No." He hung up. Later, I learned he packed a bag, took their kid, and left. My sister showed up at my door screaming that I destroyed her family. I didn't open it. I couldn't tell if she was more furious or more scared. The next day, my family came to my house in a rage. Same people who'd clicked like now wanted to bang on my door and demand I fix it. When I stayed quiet, they started breaking things outside. My daughter's painted garden gnome shattered. Next, my grandmother's ceramic bird feeder hit the ground. Then someone stomped it like it was nothing. Again, the yelling got louder and uglier. Then my phone slipped in my sweaty hand as I dialed. Next, my husband's truck pulled up. Then he walked onto the porch, calm as a surgeon. My sister rushed him, spitting accusations. He knocked once, and I cracked the door. He stepped inside and held it shut when she tried to push in. The house smelled like old coffee. He lifted his phone. "It's up to you," he said. "Leave it up or take it down." That was the moment I understood he wasn't cold. He was controlled. I asked how he got it. He shrugged. "A friend saw them at a gas station. I wasn't going to use it until I saw what she wrote about your kid. I told him to delete it. He did, instantly. It didn't matter anyway. Everyone had already seen." Then he walked outside alone, and I watched my family change. My mom stopped yelling. My sister froze mid-scream. My cousin lowered her phone. One by one, they backed off. One by one, they left without a single apology. The next morning, my sister's husband left a voicemail. He'd filed for divorce. Then he told me to check my bedside drawer. My engagement ring was gone. I didn't even feel surprised. This was the moment I realized my sister would steal from me forever before she'd admit she was wrong. I called my husband. He showed up with a small bag. Inside was my ring. She'd tried to sell it to one of his friends, and he quietly bought it back. Holding it in my palm, I felt rage, relief, and something close to safety. After that, I blocked my entire family. I deleted the group chats. I locked my accounts down. It hurt, but it also felt necessary, like pulling out something that had been poisoning me for years. A few nights later, my husband brought over half a pumpkin pie. My daughter ran to him with her drawings like nothing had happened. After she went to bed, I asked, "Why now?" He said, "I always cared. I just didn't know how to show it." A week later, I asked if he wanted to come home. He said yes. I shredded the divorce papers, and we started over. Messy, but honest. My family still hasn't reached out. They probably never will. And they don't get to. They don't get my peace, my home, or my child ever again.